Hi to all the vintage lovers. My name's Alicia and I sell vintage and antique items part-time on Instagram and Yaga. Those of you who know me from Instagram will know that this is a departure because I don't normally do longer format videos. But I have found that I lose a lot of the information that I'm trying to get out there in the shorter format, and this is why I've decided to post longest format videos on YouTube, and hopefully people will come over and have a look at these. Now, I've been thrifting for the last 3-4 weeks in the Western Cape mainly, but on my road trip we stopped at a number of places. I won't be able to show you all these places. It's a bit weird in South Africa to go to places, take videos. In my mind, I may be wrong, but go to places and then tell people, oh, I bought this for $10 and I'm going to sell it to you for 200. I'm just trying to find an item here. For example, I bought this little paperweight, probably Chinese made, has inclusions in the glass. I'll say I bought it for 20 and I'm selling to you for 250. I'm not sure if the South African market is ready for that type of information. But so what I'll do is I will show you the items I bought. I will give you the information if I have it, and then people can contact me on Instagram and find the items on Instagram or Yaga and buy them from me over there. So let's go. I've made a video some time ago already, but I have not had time to edit it. I do have a full-time job, so I have to fit this in on the side. Those who know me, you will see that I am not currently at home from the blank wall behind me, but that may be a good place to put pictures up for the video. This is obviously not going to be my full-time job in any way, shape or form. This is meant as a hobby. This is meant as a way of communicating with people about something that I love and enjoy. So let's start this off. I'm currently traveling through the country, currently in the Western Cape. I'm mainly going to focus on the Western Cape for my thrifting adventure. I'm going to start this haul off with a few items that I bought for myself. The first one is this little Catholic water fount. It has damage, and the reason why I bought it for myself is precisely because it has damage. This obviously fell, so that is broken there, and this face is gone. So I'll try to see if I can fix it myself somehow. I can use oven baked clay and maybe make a mold if I have time for that. But this is, I think, antique, and I just wanted to save it. If anybody is interested in it, let me know. I paid 30 Rand for it, so 30. And that's not a lot for me if you want to save something. So there it is. Let's just see if this camera is going to do the thing. Absolutely beautiful piece, and that's going to go into my own collection of religious art. Thing I bought for myself, not other things. I bought these mini taper candles. Now the one box seems to be full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Looks like there are 12 candles in here, and this one has been used, so there are only 7 candles in this one. But these are nice because they're the thin candles, and you can use the thinner candles to style with like I have a mini menorah these will fit into, and those mid-century modern Jens Quistgaard candle holders. This will be perfect for those, and just styling in general. So I like keeping a stock of candles in my cupboard for styling purposes. Then something that I bought for a friend. It's this vintage thermos. It is in good condition. It has the cup, and I've got the cat. Hello, Mila, Miss Mice. I have this beautiful, it's got like a dark red to its burgundy color. It's got one cup. It is clean on the inside. The glass is not broken. So this cup, and then it's got the top cup as well. I don't think there was a larger cup because nothing would fit over here. I paid 50 for this, and this is going to go to a friend in Carnarvon. If you are not following Peter on Instagram, he is at Peter Hofman, and he runs the Carnarvon small hotel called the Lord Carnarvon, and he has the most amazing style. He is just so he just does things perfectly, and he has old cars, vintage cars, and he is specifically looking for these thermos flasks to go with the vehicles, because he goes out on picnics with people, and then they do the old-fashioned thing with the picnic and the flask. I have 2 thermos flasks myself, and they are simply still the best in terms of keeping water hot for your tea or your coffee. First 2 finds on this current holiday trip was this one. This has got like a 1980s, 1990s look about it. A flower frog vase. So the whole vase is the flower frog, and it's marked Jersey pottery. Now I know there is a Jersey pottery in England. So I don't know if this was made by this specific pottery in England or whether it was a South African maker who used the same name. It does not have any chips or cracks that I could have seen. I have not had it under a white light yet, in a light box, but it does have crazing. But that should not be a problem for anybody, because you're going to put flowers in it. I don't know if you can see this crazing there, but it is a beautiful little bowl. So this was my first pick of this holiday, and my second pick was this little Japanese. It still has the sticker on it. This little Japanese iris plate. I just like the irises, and I know somebody who collects these, has the made in Japan sticker. I measured it this morning because I finally got hold of a tape measure. It feels hand painted, but I don't know. It doesn't, a lot of this I would think is transfer, and some of it would be hand painted or hand drawn into the details. But it measures 16.2 centimeters, probably because the sizes were done in, the cats are playing in a box, one of my boxes, and lovely little made in Japan plate, 16.2 centimeters. I found this plate. I'm sorry, I have not washed anything. I'm just going to pack them up and take them home, and when I get home I'll wash them. This plate, it's a continental China plate, so made in South Africa, but it says on the back, with compliments from Dowson and Dobson. Now, I have not looked it up. Now, these, I can't remember what they're called in English. I think these are called leeuwbekkies. These are the, or weeskindertjies. I'm not sure which one this is, but it looks like that. And it's a lovely, it's got a hand-painted look. And these were obviously then made for this company who would have handed them out as gifts to customers. So I will have to look up who this company was and what they did so that they would hand out these plates. So a lovely plate. I'll put it in front of this lady. Another find, and I cannot remember where I found this. I know this plate I found in Port Elizabeth or Gqeberha. This is a painting with butterfly wings, so exotic butterfly wings. It's signed Santos, and they do reverse painting on the glass. So the painting was done on the glass, and then the butterfly wings were added. And it just says here, Brazil, and I can't speak Portuguese or read it, Fabrica de something. Does have a name on it, and it used to have a sticker with a number, but it has come off, and the number was written in pen, so obviously I can make out a T and a 6 and something like that. Yeah, okay, so it's just basically, I think it means an artist made, I don't know if it's Madeira, the Madeira, and if Santos is the place where this comes from. So these are obviously, they are not making these anymore. You can't be killing off butterflies for other people's pleasure. So this is, but it is a lovely little artifact of a time gone by. And then it has this, and it looks like inlay on the frame. Inlaid wood, so not faux inlay, but real inlay, because there is a little pull away here on the side, but it is still in excellent condition. So that will be coming. That I know absolutely nothing about is my husband found this flower frog in a shop, also in Rebecca. I can't remember where I got the butterfly wings. We drove down over a weekend, so there wasn't much open. And this one does have a crack right here. I don't know if you'll be able to do that with my bad arm. There's a crack. So it obviously fell. There's a chip. No, it's not a chip. There's a chip on the outside. There is a chip on the outside. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. The beak of this bird doesn't look to be damaged at all, which I find amazing. I have tried to Google Lens it, but I could not find anything even similar to this. So this will be for sale. Because of the cracks, I'm not going to ask a fortune for it, but I do think it's unusual. Now, more flower frogs. I bought 2 of these in a little town. I'm not going to tell you where for now. I was quite surprised to find that they marked France at the bottom. So they don't have any stickers, but they have the name France at the bottom, and they are in excellent condition. And these are the ones that you can actually use like that with water in it, because the water won't, there are no holes at the bottom. And this one would be perfect if you have, I saw somebody, now these teaspoons won't go in, but I saw somebody using these for teaspoon holders on the table. Your teaspoon must just have a thin back. I use mine for my like eyeliner, pencil brow, and that stuff. And this one is actually perfect because if you have one of those chubby mascaras, that it will go in there. It's big enough to go in there. So I have 2 of these available, and there are no chips, no cracks. I could not find any. And something, this is not fabulous milk glass, but a little milk glass goblet, also with a grapes pattern. I seem to pick these up a lot in the Western Cape. I don't know if you can see, the light is a bit, there you can see that a bit better. The light is actually draining the color on that, but there you can see it. Focus on the goblet, please. Lovely little goblet. No chips, no cracks. I picked it up for a good price. That means I can pass it on for a good price to those who are interested. Lovely piece that. Something I've never had and that I really like is this little juicer. So little orange juice in the morning, a little lemon juice for your tea, and this was made by Maxwell Williams. Let me just see if I got it the right way around. Maxwell Williams, and it just says designer homeware, white basics, first quality porcelain, dishwasher, oven, freezer, and microwave safe. Not sure why you would want to put it in the microwave or oven, but maybe if you heat up something in the little jug, then that would work. There are no chips, no cracks. Looks as if it was unused. And I looked it up online, and they're selling for, I think, close to 400 rand, the ones that they have now. So really lovely piece. Obviously, I'm not going to charge 400. I will charge a little bit less. But I think this is a classic piece because of the white. It's trying to get it in a place where you can actually see it. Very classic piece. Will go in your decor. It will also, it can be a decorative piece and a useful piece at the same time. You don't just have to use it for one thing. Okay, now I have to make sure, what have I not shown? Something that I only noticed after I had bought it, that it had a flaw, because I was so excited to feel. So this is a beautiful piece, and there you can see I don't know what this one is called, but if I turn it around, you will see if you look against the couch, the orange of the couch, and the left hand, no, it's the right hand, yeah, you will clearly see that this handle that she's holding is broken off. But this is, it's made, oh, I thought it was the Santini one, but it's Artafine, so Fine Arts made this one. It used to have a sticker on the bottom, but as you can see, there isn't. It's still there, but the writing is off completely. And somebody put, I don't know why, maybe they used it to stick that handle or whatever, but there's press stick on it for whatever reason, full of dust. So this will need a good clean before I can post it. But you can see it's quite a large figurine, and it's made of that. But this is, it's resin, I think, but it's really heavy. I know some of these were made with marble dust and resin, but a lovely piece. I don't mind the breakage there. It's not that obvious, and it would make a cute soap dish if you want, or you can put a little pot plant in here and it can flow over, and that's going to be a lovely piece as well. I keep on saying piece. I feel like I'm saying piece the whole time, but I keep on forgetting my synonyms. Now this is a more modern one. This is made from a different composite that was painted. As you can see, it's lost some of the paint there. Aristocratic bust. It has a sticker on by Falino. Now, I don't know if it's Falino Pieces or Falino Firches. Looks like Firches. And then there was something else here. So I don't know if this was taken off, but it's quite weird to have it there. But I'll keep it on there. If somebody wants it, then they can change it if they want to. And something else I bought in Gqeberha already was this. It's only one brass candlestick. It's really been brass sewed a lot, with a lot of brasso residue on it. So I'll clean that up with hot water and soap. Got quite a nasty little pin here for the candle. So when I bought it, they actually had some Foamolite in the pin because people would put their hands on it. This I bought in Somerset West at a tiny little charity store where I mostly buy clothing for the grandchildren. So this is I think it's a lovely piece. It will look very good with any of these items that I have here. Another one of these resin figures, and this one I actually bought in Vredendal. Now I find I must say, the Vredendal charity, no, they don't have a charity store. They have an antique store, come vintage store, and then they have like a second-hand store. I find the prices all over the place. So some of the items are, in my mind, too expensive, but I mean, it's obviously above my budget. So let me call it, like, I can't afford it, so I'm not going to buy it, and there's no margin for me to move it on to somebody else. This one is also Artafina. One is in good condition. So the lady with the vase, and you can put a little air plant in there, or you can put your pens in there, or something that will give you pleasure. And I think that is a cute little piece. I think she's about 15 to 18 cents, not quite sure. I don't want to make guesses on my holiday, but also that hard resin type. So a quality piece in that sense. So I have two of these pieces so far. I saw a David statue today. It was also out of my budget, over 500 rand, a large one, same size more or less as this lady with the basin. And then I looked online for other versions on Bid or Buy, and they were marked for 3,000. Now the problem with Bid or Buy is that I can't see any sold prices, but I can't think that you'd be able to sell it for that. But good luck if people can do that. This is a little Bulikante vase. It's got the orchid vase with the etching here, little spots, And then the bulikante here. If you've never looked at how they make bulikante glass, it's actually fascinating. There are beautiful videos on YouTube showing you how they make bulikante vase. This one has got a clear bottom. It does have a problem. There is a chip on the bottom. You can see it there. But if you put it down, you're not going to see it unless you go looking for it. So this one is clean. On the inside, I will have to put a little brush in there to get to the bottom because it was used as a flower vase. So there's some flower residue at the bottom. Right, and that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, then you must click down below, follow me, go and follow me on Instagram, follow me on Yaga, and then you'll see what new items we list on a regular basis. Goodbye!